Welcome, friends. Today we have a vintage designer haul. Nice. And I've got to be honest, this one is a little bit good. I have 3 bottles of Chanel, a Paco Rabanne, and another Paco Rabanne. Plus a little decant of something very, very, very special. Anyhow, let's get into it, shall we? First off, I will do the Paco Rabannes. And I decided to buy myself a vintage bottle of excess and a little 25ml, 2/3 full of Tenere. I don't know. I am chuffed. I would never have bought excess if it wasn't a vintage one, but because I'm not really into this. Look, this is how old it is. This is just not having it. But if you're very careful, you can still do that. I hate these types of lids. CHM Privé had one of these lids. It was one of the first bottles I bought with a lid like this, and it's cool at first, and then it's like, oh, this is shite. Do you know what I mean? It's just a pain in the arse. They just get in the way and stuff like that, and you're always scared of breaking it. Apart from the fact it's sort of come away a bit, it's in good condition. The fragrance itself, fresh as a daisy. Lovely stuff. I'm not going to do first impressions. I'm just going to show you the haul. Or shall I do first impressions? I'm not sure. I have got an even larger haul, which came on the same day, from Enchanté and Le Parfumier and Maximum Fragrance. But I got Anoush to ship it all over at once, so thank you, Anoush. Shipping these days is foul. The price of shipping these days is outrageous. It's doubled at least on some things. You know, these like this haul from Enchanté, which I'm going to be filming after this, is massive. It's like a £35 in weight haul, right? And I paid a lot for the ship, and I don't want to. I'm not ready to talk about it. But that's besides the point. I'm just rambling now. These fragrances that I have bought off this person, I bought all of these off the same person. The ones I'm talking about now. This is a separate haul from the Enchanté one. I bought them off a French person who lives in Japan, on eBay. That's somebody I've bought from before. You may remember my 200ml vintage bottle of Fahrenheit. I bought that off him as well. So, I know what to expect from it. His fragrances are always in pristine condition. That's something I can say about all of these. These are absolutely immaculate. And I am very happy to have them. There's only one that's got a box, and what a box. Because it's a big unit. But yes, you can see here, and you can see on the other bottles as well, there's some Japanese writing, I believe it is. And as this is a vintage, it must have lived there for a very long time. Let me know if you know anything about vintage Paco Rabanne XS. How you like it, how you think about it. Bought a partial off him. It was a very good price. I think I paid about 60 quid, maybe. So yes, very happy with that. Paco Rabanne's XS and Paco Rabanne Tenere. I've already got a bottle of this, but I'll use this up before I do that, and I'll keep this because this is lovely. I love a little bottle, you know. I love a little miniature bottle. Now, from the little miniature, little 25ml Tenere, from that to this is 10 times bigger. This is a 250ml splash of Egoiste, vintage Egoiste, by the way. I don't know when they stopped making these, but they don't make them anymore. There is the bottom. I'll show you the back in a second. It is, the batch code is 8118 or 8113. What are you? That's an 8. Here's the back. If anybody wants to set us straight on when they think this was made, please let me know. Some Japanese writing there. It was 18,500 yen. I don't know what that is now, and I don't know what it was at the time. Might be a good way of trying to find out, but I will unbox this bad boy. It is massive. I feel like playing the Darth Vader music. It is huge, and it is vintage, and it is awesome. The new version of Egoiste is really good. Chanel do really good reformulations. Some companies don't. I have this theory that in-house perfume, a brand with an in-house perfumer will always do better reformulations than a brand without an in-house perfumer. Because if they've been there for long enough, like Jacques Polge was, and his son, they are literally working on their own work, you know? Excuse me whilst I hydrate. They are, they're reworking their own work, so they know where to stand with the fragrance. They know what has to be done, and they know what they have to do to fix it. So I like that. Anyway, let's give this a little smell. The size of the cap. Massive. I think the cap's bigger than that Tenere bottle. Tenere. Oh, it's so rich. It's just that extra. You know, it's just got that extra. I want to say this is the first formulation, but if anybody wants to help us out with information about it, I'd be happy to talk to them. That is a vintage Egoiste splash. It is a splash. I don't know when they stopped doing these because I don't think they do them anymore. 250 mil. It is a partial. I think there's about 100 mil gone, maybe 75. There we are. And last, sort of, but not least, I managed to pick up a 100 mil and a 50 mil of a truly rare fragrance by Chanel. And that is Egoiste Cologne Concentrate. Don't know how long this ran for. I think there was only one run of it. This is unbelievably good stuff. This one hasn't been sprayed. This one has. The caps aren't great. They're very light and cheap and like feel a little bit cheap. I've got to be honest. There's the sprayer. It's the old silver sprayer. There's the bottle. What's the batch code? Can't get a batch code. Don't think you need a batch code for this actually. I gotta be honest, I haven't done the work to see what notes are in this and how different it is and everything. This is literally, I just wanted to unbox these and do like a sniff from the cap. But that is Egoiste Cologne Concentrate, and I am buzzing. I've wanted this for quite some time. I believe there was only one run in the 90s. I think it was a 1992 release. You've got to remember when Egoiste came out, it was a bit of a flop. So they tried Platinum Egoiste, they tried Cologne Concentrate, do all sorts to try and make that sort of DNA work. Eugene says this is the male version. I think it's cocoa, but I might be wrong. But it's fabulous. It's so rich, it's so dense. sweet, but not in a sickly sort of way. It's beautiful. And I love it. And now I'm going to move these on, and I am going to show you a tiny little decant, but it is something a little bit special. I don't know how different this is, but the person I bought this off, I was intrigued to buy another fragrance from them. And that fragrance was Bois Noir. And I talked around it for a while, but he had it on sale somewhere else and somebody ended up picking it up and I lost out. And I was very sad, and he was like, sorry, I forgot I had it listed somewhere else. But anyway, someone bought it. And I was like, well, I'm not that fussed, to be honest, because, you know, I've got plenty of perfume. I'm sure I'll be okay. But what he did say is that since I'd bought so much other stuff from him and since he liked us, he would sort me out with this. A decant, a tiny little decant of Chanel Bois Noir. This is the reason why I'm not sniffing these all at the same time. I want to do a first impression and smell this properly, because I don't think there are many impressions of this or reviews of this on YouTube or anywhere else. I haven't seen any. I'm not on other social media platforms. Maybe someone has. But this is precious, precious stuff. It's a very small amount of precious stuff as well. And I feel very, very, do I want to say special, honoured? I don't know. Maybe that's a bit far, but I'm very pleased to have it, and I'm very appreciative. I don't know if the seller will be watching this. I doubt it. But thank you, and I have thanked them as well. So yes, you can look out for a first impressions video, which I will be doing separately. And as a little bonus, and simply because I forgot, the first package that arrived today, I've had 4 packages arrive today, dear me. And the first package that arrived today was this. Sacred Scarab by Zoologist, or Zoologist. This is the, it's not a crossover, it's the, what do they call it when they do like a, oh my god, the words on the tip of my tongue. It begins with a C, I'm sure they do. Sure it does. Anyway, it's between him and Sultan Pasha. Victor Wong and Sultan Pasha collaboration. Goodness me. This is a collaboration between Victor Wong and Sultan Pasha. I've got to be honest, I have put this on skin. It's definitely got that indie incense Sultan Pasha style to it, and it is good. I like it, but I'm going to do a proper first impressions, and I'm going to look into it, and maybe I will buy a bottle. I don't know. It was very nice though. Outside of my comfort zone again, as Zoologist has taken me many times. But upon first wearing and on skin, blind, straight on skin, different, unusual for me, and I really quite enjoyed it. Eugene was right; I did like it, but I'm not sure I want to spring for a bottle simply because I've only tried it today. So I've also got another sample of Cockatiel. I need to ask if, because that hasn't been released yet, and I've had 2 samples of that now. I need to ask Mr. Wong if I'm allowed, fucking hell, if he is okay with me reviewing it or doing a first impression on it, because I haven't seen anybody else talking about it yet. I don't know if it's released. Anyway, this video's gone on far longer than I thought it was going to. Apologies for that. But I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon with a massive Enchanté haul. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye.